Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to Initiative Impossible. I am joined with Rude, our ever faithful player, our tech guy Josh, and myself, Brian, am the DM, and we are once again back into the world of, I should use a better book, a D&D campaign based off of Stranger Things character. Mike Wheeler made this. Ooh.
Mike Wheeler.
And as a brief recap, we are currently right outside the cave of the ThessalHydra, but we had to go through quite a bit of trial and tribulations to get here.
I thought you were going to say Cave of Wonders. The Cave of Wonders.
Touch only the lamp. Bring me the lamp.
By the way, Tim, yes, I like that music on the intro. I picked that myself.
Is that copyrighted if you start doing that? I don't think so. I think you did the.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. What are you humming?
Yeah, I've never heard that song ever. Anyway, there was a. I can't remember his name. What was the name? Was it the king or the prince?
King, I believe.
King. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it was Sir Tristan.
Ah,
I thought he was a king.
Was he a king?
I thought he said he was a king.
I think he lied then.
Well, it says Sir Tristan's throne room, so I'm pretty. Maybe we should assume he's a king. But
Charisma
yeah.
check. He's lying.
He's a sir. That's all you need to know.
Right.
Anyway, Sir Tristan sent you on a quest to destroy a monster that had been decimating his kingdom. You humbly accepted and went about your adventure. You talked to a bunch of villagers, other people of different walks of life, in order to find the location in which they believe that the ThessalHydra was located, in which case you've gone through a cave filled with small creatures and the likes, troglodytes. Yeah.
Troglodytes.
In which case, leading you to a world that you had never even known or heard of, called the Upside Down. When there, you met a proud princess or a warrior princess. In which case, my best, Zena.
It works.
In which case, that they had to trap a demigorgon and take the creature's blood in order to open a portal to the ThessalHydra's actual cave where he is located. And at this moment, our heroes are currently outside that cave after passing through the portal, and we are about to start our adventure into the caverns.
Yep. And character-wise, you've got me, Earther, the lizard folk wizard, or as people now call him, Nyx, because his name is complicated.
It is very complicated.
Also, since Heather couldn't make it tonight, I'm also going to be playing her paladin character, Carl.
Carl!
Yeah.
No,
I don't think we got much further than him being a paladin named Carl.
Yeah.
No, we did not.
Carl.
Oh,
Carl.
he's the straight man to this bizarre group we've got so far.
Yeah.
He is the straight-laced guy.
Try to be more, the logical dude. Straightforward.
Yep, and then Josh is playing
The lovely Lucy Ironfang.
Whose name is actually Lady Ironfang. You're not supposed to know what her real name is according to my lore, but we all just went, and just...
Oh, yeah. And
Since the real person can't be here to play her, I'll be the alter ego. I'll be Lucy.
And also, we call her Lucky after she, referred to herself as Lucky, so...
Yes.
Yeah, rather lucky.
Well, someone called her Lucky, and it just stuck, and that's what his name has been. I actually remember that, because it's like, yeah, Lucky, I thought you guys were making a joke about it, and that's what this
Yep,
is.
so we've got Lucky, Nyx, and Carl.
Yes.
Let's start a band.
Oh, yeah,
Let's start a
and
band.
my familiar, the Flying Snake.
Yes.
What was your flying snake's name? Does it have a name?
Yes.
Yeah, let's see, what
Yeah,
did
there's
I
not a
have?
name.
I know I didn't make it simple.
Does it stick to the usual trope of, it's snake in lizard tongue or something?
Oh, no, it's Skatuk, which means home in Draconic.
Home. Okay.
Little piece of home.
Little piece of home.
Yep. So, we killed the Demogorgon and got us some blood.
Yes, and you
Walked
found the
around
cave,
saying
you placed it
quantities.
upon the flower, in which case it opened up a portal you had just walked through.
Oh, wondrous!
I've seen better.
Nyx loves any kind of magic, so he's just over the moon.
It's like licking the walls.
Not quite that far, but he's definitely going to stow some of that Demogorgon in the bag of holding for later.
So he's keeping some of the Demogorgon meat.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't look too appetizing with what the acidic blood, I think, is what it was described like before.
Yes.
But it'll at least be interesting to study.
Do you have another sheet with skills that you wrote out? Did I give you that, or did I sneak that?
I've got Tasha's Cauldron book if you need to look something up.
Yeah.
Right here.
I got it.
I got it.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to
Do you want the cheat sheet too I had for our player that couldn't be here tonight? Our first timer?
Oh, sure, why not?
Yeah, you place the dice you need. Those are the only dice you should need.
Follow this to a T. I was writing on it anyway.
Throw this. This is everything. This D20 is really one of the main keys of this whole game.
Ah.
The D20. It lives. It moves. Oh my gosh. I know not to get off track again, but watching them at PAX, a lot of times they have like themed dice, whatever adventure they're doing, and like they always have a dice like that, and they'll throw it into like how you have it for your dice holder, like mine as well. Ooh, but it's so huge. Like everything else is tiny around here. Bam! Hit the table, and it's like, yeah, it's pretty obvious what you got. You really can't hide from that. I don't know if it's so that the DM can see what they have, or just for like dramatic effect. But it's kind of funny.
Let's start playing outside and have like a giant boulder-sized D20. We roll.
Oh yeah,
it in
I've seen
the
that
yard.
too.
It's like LARPing, but it's just D&D.
There was like that Kingdom of Nerds or whatever, like one show was called, and they had to they were like bowling with it to like advance and move, and it really was like the size of a giant boulder, and they just chuck it and try and break. They treat it like bowling, which is kind of degrading, but whatever. It looked fun.
Yeah, I've seen big inflatable ones too.
Oh yeah, carpets, whatever.
Beach day.
Beach day. All right, let's get into the story.
Yeah.
So, as you step out of the oversized flower, you find yourself back in the material plane. In fact, you're by home, in which you had started from in the first place. And it's really close to Sir Tristan's castle. In fact, you can see the towers right over the tree lines.
This is concerning.
Quite.
Can I see it though? Do I have to roll for that?
Sure, why not? Roll a spot check.
I mean, my character is yeah, see, not that lucky.
Let's see. Nick's perception.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
21 for Nick's. Hey, that was mine.
No, I want it. It's red.
21 for Nick's, and let's see. 9 for Carl. So,
Are you sure that we see this?
Nick's definitely sees it. He knows something's weird about this. I guess you guys are just enthralled with the fact that you went through a magic portal and seem to be back in the normal plane.
it is quite concerning that this ThessalHydra seems to be able to be this close to the castle.
Indeed. I think maybe it's a conspiracy.
Upon looking down, you also notice there seems to be a lot of prints coming to and from this exact portal location. That in which you already tracked before, notice that these are definitely ThessalHydra tracks.
Oh, look,
and he has been
ThessalHydra
coming this
tracks.
way quite often. And it looks as though the prints seem to lead to a nearby cave within the area.
Well, Carl gets out his great sword, Winter's Bite. He's definitely going to be prepared to slay whatever is in that cave.
I get ready to stealth. Do I stealth?
Stealthing so hard.
Roll for if I do the stealth thing.
13 for stealth thing.
Oh,
stealth
are you
thing.
entering the cave?
Oh, I assume that's what we're gonna do. It's kind of unspoken agreement, like we're getting ready.
Just look at her and be like,
We just gotta look to you.
mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'll try to, Nyx will try to be stealthy too. Ooh, nice. Let's see. What's
Yes, you are currently like the shadow itself. Unnoticeable.
Like the movie.
well, Nick's got 25 on his stealth.
Oh yeah, you're even more stealthy than the actual rogue is.
Yeah.
The rogue is really impressed.
I wasn't even trying.
Yeah,
Wow. And Carl got a 14.
yeah. Carl's doing pretty good too. He's about the same level as the
Doesn't
rogue.
Carl have heavy plate armor on or something?
Oh, so I guess he's got disadvantage?
Yes, he should have a negative.
Well, he's got chainmail, actually.
Oh, he's fine then.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Only plates should have disadvantage.
You only hear the slight clink.
Yeah,
All right.
not even that.
We're being pretty sneaky.
He's over this adventure. He's learned how to move and maneuver after seeing two of you do it in unison and harmony.
Quick study. Yeah.
Yes, very quick study. Okay, upon entering the entrance of the cave, it seems to be some type of cross of different plants along the rocks of the entrance. Some are from, it looks to be this plane, and others, you notice, are like the ones from the upside down.
Fascinating.
Hybrids?
Seeing that, you seem to see there is a way forward at a bend that goes to the left, and after that, it seems unrecognizable from that point as to what the other room leads to. But there's only one entrance.
Ooh, one entrance to rule them all.
Is that Lucy talking?
Yeah. Yeah, Lucy says that.
Okay.
Nix is gonna investigate this area. He's a little concerned. Is this a stable area, or are we gonna have to worry about getting flickered in and out between the dimensions? Yeah, darn. 15 on investigation.
Yeah, they're just flowers. They seem to be popping up from around. They're near the entrance and not quite around the opening of the cave, but right near the opening of the cave at the bottom base. There seems to be different variations of the flowers. Most likely it's caused by a ThessalHydra coming in and out of the planes. Your brain assumes it's not just like they just magically popped up there and they opened portals, but it's probably from him tracking his own blood and other blood in and out throughout that area that's causing these plants to rise.
That reassures Nix that, they're not going to be fractal.
Yeah, unless you introduce that element of blood or whatever to those, that you should be okay. That was the catalyst to start the opening of the portal, so.
Shall we proceed?
Lady.
Kind of looking at him like, what do you think? Think that's legit?
Well, we cannot know unless we explore.
Maybe, Tim. I'm not sure. I mean, those flowers could be made for all kinds of stuff. Interdimensional travel. Who knows?
Yeah, you could
Send your mind into all sorts of places.
Interdimensional travel from my armchair all the time, man. That's not listening.
I like to surf the astral plane every once in a while. Let my mind escape. But, okay, so you guys go in the entrance to take it?
Yep. Let us proceed with caution.
Stealthily.
Yes, you guys are using stealth right now. So,
yes.
Yeah, it's very stealthy. Like, again, if someone were to stand by the entrance, they wouldn't have even saw you. They wouldn't even know you've gone through.
All right, Carl takes the lead. He's got his big old sword.
Okay. I want you guys to roll another perception check once you get through the entrance.
Actually, does that sword now count as a +4 or +3 with the whole?
It's back to a +3 now. You're no longer in the upside down.
Yep. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
You lost that advantage since you're no longer in the plane in which it was crafted.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 17 for perception.
Okay.
Let's see. Nick's got 22, and Carl got 18. Oh.
Yeah, everyone seems to notice as you walk through, you come around the bend to the left as you make your way stealthily and cautiously through the entrance of the cave. You come into yet another room, and in this one, there seems to be many webs and so forth along the edges and the sides. And as you follow with your eyes along the edge of the web, you notice there seems to be 3 giant spiders living amongst the cobwebs up above you.
You said giant. How giant? Like giant
spiders, like
softball size.
They're the size of people spiders.
Oh boy. Yeah. Why did it have to be spiders?
Quick investigation from Nix. How flammable are those webs? Let's see. Oh wow. 26 to investigate.
They're quite flammable, yes.
I believe I have an idea. If we could step out of the room.
Okay.
Okay, and I use prestidigitation to light some of the webs. While we're out of the room.
Right.
Okay, so you light them on fire.
Yeah. I'd rather not fight giant spiders.
But you've done this, right? You're saying you're doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now that you've said that, I'll let you know you didn't have to even fight these guys. They would have left you alone. But since you want to set the web on fire.
Who started the fire?
We didn't start the fire. But Nix did. What do you have for fire damage? Do you have anything like a save or anything at all, or no?
Well, it's just prestidigitation, so it lights a small fire. That's basically it.
Okay.
You know, the
Let me
whole
see if I have that on here.
you instantly light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. So I'm basically just doing that to a spider
Making
web.
Small campfires.
You know what? They scurry off the web, seeing it engulfed in flame, and now are on the floor, upset and angry that their webs have been caught on fire.
Pity.
How perceptive of them.
Well, they are spiders. They usually can feel a tingle.
Right. Good point.
That's how a spider web works. So
They felt the tingle of the fire.
yeah, I mean it's fire, so they're just like, oh no, what? Never. Anytime I've ever
I mean, spiders don't normally have campfires in their webs. I mean,
no roll initiative.
no, that's impossible.
Yeah, it didn't have to be.
Alright, let's see. Carl got 10 and Nick's got 8. You said there were 3 spiders?
Yep, 3 giant spiders.
I got 12.
12? Can't believe you guys are making me use this.
Making you work. Oh, darn.
I know. Making me DM? Oh, man, that's gotta be such a toughie. I love my cookies, too. Okay, and they have what for...
I have to roll initiative. We were all still.
Yes, but I did light some webs on fire.
Yeah,
they're
they're in very high alert right now.
They're
So
too
even if you
busy.
guys wanted to get through, it ain't gonna happen at this point.
Roll
They basically take up almost the entire room now on the ground.
roll the sneak.
And
Okay,
Nick,
what'd you have again? Nix
Nick's, he had 8.
and
Carl
Carl.
had 10.
Okay, and
12.
okay, 12.
In Nick's defense, he is not used to spiders not being dangerous if they're that big.
Good point. They aren't normally dangerous until you light their home on fire.
This is a good point. Nick's will concede that.
Nix agrees, yes.
We're the new landlords. Get out.
Oh, yeah. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Go straight to hell.
Wow, okay. Man, okay. All right, the first spider is about to go shortly. All right, and I'm taking it you guys are still like outside the room, right?
Yeah, true.
Unless you guys want to move, I'll give you a chance now if you want to like prepare yourselves for combat by getting yourself in decent position.
I think we were already in a pretty good setup. I mean, Carl was in the front with his sword and shield, and I don't know, Lucy's probably behind me, and I'm kind of in the middle. Seems like a decent setup for our group.
Okay, and that's what's going to be then. All right, well, they come forward at Carl in anger, and they will attempt to strike Carl with a bite.
Not Carl.
Spot a 1.
What's Carl's AC?
19.
19. Okay.
Carl's a tough guy.
What's yours, Nick's?
Nick's is 17.
Okay. And Lucy's?
34. 15.
That'd be an impressive AC.
Well,
Right.
the bite hits Carl,
Uh-oh.
What?
and it deals 6 damage piercing.
Yep.
And I need you to roll a Constitution throw.
Oh no.
Constitution 18.
18.
Yep.
You're a
Okay,
hearty
well, you're
one,
good then.
Carl.
But you're going to take, unfortunately, this is insane. You guys would have been just fine if you. Kind of funny though. All right. Ooh. 3 damage of poison, but you're not poisoned. And with that, we now go to the second spider, who also tries to make a lunge at Carl in the front.
Carl.
And he's, ooh, that's a barely. Carl just survived that attack. All right, and with that, it is now Lady Ironfang's turn.
So, okay, sonic power.
Cookie.
Wait, what? We link physically. Oh, efficiency bone. Okay. What if I would say, what if I try to do psychic whispers on them?
Would have been a great idea had anyone saw it. What?
Could I do the psychic whispers, psionic power on the spiders, telepathically communicate with them?
So long as they accept.
What do you want to say to them?
I'm sorry. We didn't mean it. We just tried to light her way. And things got out of hand pretty quick.
Roll for charisma. I'll let you see if you can bribe them.
Look, be a lady tonight. How about a 7?
No.
That sucks.
You burned our homes. We'll have your flesh. Drink your blood.
Okay. And I pull out my gun. No,
How'd this get here? Pop, 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 pop.
Damn. Brought a gun to a negotiation. So what is that? Does that count as an action then? Is it an attack action or?
No.
That's just like is it a bonus?
It's a bonus action, but that only goes through if you're able to communicate successfully and they accept it. Otherwise, it doesn't count as an action.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just pull out my, what do I got? Oh boy.
Think you had a rapier?
Yeah. Just have to get close to them.
Well, you guys are right behind Carl, so.
Oh yeah. Okay. For Carl! Pull out my rapier. Do a charge forward. Some false bravado.
Roll with advantage on that too, since Carl's currently in combat with both of them.
Hey Carl, I'll save you. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's definitely something. Oh yeah, about a 21.
Yeah, so definitely a hit.
1d8, that's it?
You should be able to get a sneak attack on that, to be honest.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess
they're engaged with Carl right now.
Yeah. Okay. So that's just 3d6.
So long as they are engaged with another opponent, you're allowed to sneak attack.
Oh, extra.
I wrote that down.
Oh, yeah, another enemy is within 5 feet.
Yep.
Cool beans, man.
Wow.
7, 8, 13.
Yeah, I know it's things that you just have to be completely hidden to do it. That's not always the case.
Yeah. I said I've never really played a rogue, so.
The more you know.
Dun dun dun. And how much you say it was?
34? No, 13.
13. All right. You stab hard into the spider, piercing right through its thick.
Chitinous?
Yes, chitinous. I forgot because it's not exactly like a shell, but it's not exactly skin either. Wow, you know a lot about spiders. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you pierce right through that thick like skin.
That thick spider.
And a screech type sound comes out of the spider, having pierced through into its side as they are currently engaged with Carl, trying to overtake him. And if you want, if your other hand is free, you know you're allowed another action for your sonic blade.
That is true. Well, I thought since I used my bonus, but okay. Yeah, that costs a point, right?
Yep, but this one is going to be the offhand one. Wait, no. Yeah, you can use that sonic blade if you want.
Yeah. Okay, with finesse.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So,
With
like, haha, let's finish the job.
Okay.
I couldn't think of anything better to say. My catchphrases are weak.
I couldn't think of anything better to say.
I'd be lucky if I'm not holding it by the blade.
Lucky.
Come on, man.
Dexterity.
7.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
That's a mess. But it doesn't take a point away, though.
Only if it hits.
Only if it hits, yes.
So the Psychic Whispers didn't take a point either, is
Nope.
what you're saying?
Nice.
I can deal with that.
Yeah, it only allows it if you connect. Which is weird. And I can see why people don't allow Tasha's.
Yeah. You and your BS rules. I love it.
Of course you would. All right, and with that, it is now Carl's turn.
I mean, are you trying to kill me?
All right.
You're not one of those DMs, are you?
I mean, you guys have looked through a lot. You can't BS me.
We have.
And this is a one-off, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, of course not. I want you to live. I want to do this campaign again.
You're right.
Oh, Carl's gonna swing his great sword at the first spider in front of him.
Okay.
I'll use inspiration on that.
There you go.
Come on, Carl. Okay, that's better. 24 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say that's better.
2d6 plus 3. 6, 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, Carl, you get him.
and an extra attack to try and strike it once more. 18 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. And 8 slashing damage. So big old great sword.
Oh, okay. Horizontal. The first one cuts through the first time, ripping across the eyes as it winces back in pain, seeming to arch off of Carl. And the second one cleaves right through the mouth, leaving a big opening gap as the blood and mucus of the spider from which it does pronounce its venom comes pooling out of the mouth as it drapes his body down on the ground lifeless. That is one giant spider down, gentlemen.
Have at
I
me,
love,
foul beast.
I love how you described the first action, hit the eyes.
Yeah.
Tim was like, go for the eyes.
He did. He swiped right across the face.
Yeah.
If you're going to do a horizontal motion like that, then this thing was up on you. And the one just cut right through the mouth.
I think that's their greatest fear. I'll poke your eye out. No, which one?
All of them.
Not lefty.
That's my favorite. But don't tell righty.
Right.
All right, and with that, it is now the third spider's turn.
Oh, was that spider 1 or 2 that died?
Spider one.
Okay, doke.
Spider one. Spider one.
Got slashed across his eyes and face. Spider one.
Now he's done.
Spider 1.
No, Spider 3's turn.
Spider 3.
Spider 3 comes lounging at Carl after seeing the death of his brother, walking over his body in odd fashion, trying to get another bite attack upon Carl, and does so with a 19.
Lounging like
Yeah,
lazy.
like he just like got on top of the body, like kind of leaped up, just like trying
Like,
lounging.
Picture this spider just like sitting back in a chair, lounging towards you. Like,
Hey, it's like that Jurassic Park movie when you see what's his name lounging after being attacked. And it's powerful, man. It's an attack.
It's an attack. I put my feet up. You take 3d6 damage.
That's wrong dice. All right, D8. And roll a Constitution save for me, please.
Oh, damn.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that's fine. You take 8 damage from the first attack, and then you take 6 damage from the poison.
Okay.
How's Carl doing over there?
Hanging in there.
He needs a healer.
He is a healer. And with that, we go back to the... Oh, no, it's Nyx's turn.
Just picture like lay on hands to yourself. Just, heal me.
Me, heal me. Me, heal me.
All right.
Me, cookie.
Cookie.
Oh, no, definitely went for the eyes.
Yeah, he literally posted that right before he described the actions. Like,
Nice.
All
we're on
right.
the same page.
Good call.
Well, Nyx is going to cast Scorching Ray, but since
What?
I'm a
Big butt.
scribe of lore, or no, what was my, yeah, whatever. I'm the wizard where I can change the type of damage.
I'm a wizard.
So I'm going to make it do, let's see, I'm feeling like lightning damage.
Okay.
So Scorching Ray is going to be Lightning Ray.
Lightning rays.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Shooting lightning. So 3 rays, 1 at the first one and 2 at the lounger. Oh yeah, right. There's only 2
I'm
left.
gonna draw a spider and a lazy boy. Oh no, please.
All right.
Life finds a way.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum, that schnit.
I don't always attack humans in a cave, but when I do,
Yeah, you guys ruined my home. I'm left defenseless, and now I have to suffice on your bodies. I'm sorry.
So that's 12.
vegan spider.
Let's see, 23 and dirty 20 to hit.
So you had a 12, a 23, and a dirty 20.
Yep.
Okay, the 12 misses, but the 2 do hit.
Okay, so 1 for each spider. And let's see, that was 2d6 lightning damage. And 9 lightning damage for the both of them.
Oof.
Yeah.
The lightning ripples from your hands and strikes both spiders. You hear the blowback from the lightning attacking as they take a 5-foot step back, being attacked, but with only about a bright light that cuts through them like a sharp knife.
That's like looking into a laser pointer.
Especially with 8 eyes seeing that coming at you. And with that, we go back to the top of the pecking order, and it is spider number 2's turn. Having been attacked with that lightning and not a big fan of it, he decides to spit web at Nyx, trying to stop that from happening again.
Spit web.
And does a 26 hit?
It does.
Okay, you are currently restrained, and on your turn, you may make a DC 12 strength check. Otherwise, you are unable to move at the moment.
Walkie dokie.
And afterwards, I believe it is now Lady Ironfane's turn. Lady Fang of Iron.
Can I make a hide attempt?
Yeah.
As a
You have as a bonus action.
yeah. I was just I figured they know I'm there.
Oh, is this what they call the sticky situation?
Oh, inspiration because I left.
Sorry, it's not Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
How about a 14?
Corny jokes don't get you anything.
Can't kick him in the nuts.
Yeah, no.
I don't think spiders.
You can kick him in the abdomen, I guess. I don't know if that hurts him or not.
Spider nuts.
Kick
Spider
their
nuts.
thorax.
Kick him in the sacks.
The spider sacks.
Spider sack.
Um,
Spider sack. Oh, I
Oh,
can't.
17 to hide.
Oh yeah.
No.
You were there and then gone. It's like a blip. They didn't even realize it that you had disappeared. That's how quick you moved.
So kind of do a
Like
quick
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember you see those shots, whatever, where the person's there and it's like they pop them out. That's exactly what you just
You
did.
can call me Miss Appear.
Oh.
Boo.
Boo.
Anyway, so I'll attempt my sneak attack in Spider 2. So these spitting webs and being a spider sack.
Okay.
With my rapier. Come on, brain. 17.
That's a hit.
Sweet. Sneaky, sneaky. Another pokey poke. 15. Right in the spider sack.
Oh, in the spider sack?
Right in the spider sack.
By that you mean where the sacks are kept on top of the abdomen, or are you talking about like?
Right in the spider sack, man.
That doesn't describe.
Interpret it how you want. You got to describe the scene.
All right, Lady Ironfang leaps out of the shadows with not even a whisper. She lunges her rapier from the top of the spider into the spider's sack, which I'm just gonna say is probably the center after the abdomen,
There you go.
piercing through as you can see the blood from the spider come pouring out after pulling your rapier out in one quick motion, spilling out as he does his last breath of before flipping over after Lucy, which I need you to roll acrobatics for that.
Ooh, my specialty. 27
Oh yeah,
with a flourish.
Oh yeah.
you did like a midsummer flip type thing. the whole like tuck and tumble. You land on your feet as if you were like trying to impress an Olympic judge.
Yeah.
Hands at the side after doing like a triple sow cow.
Did anybody see it? That's what counts. Did anybody see it?
I don't know. I mean, you're stuck in your web, so I'm pretty sure you don't have a choice.
I think Carl can see it too. You know, he's right by the remaining spider. So
Either way, after doing so, it just spills out enough to where the spider completely flips onto its back and legs curl inside as it dies. Complete death.
Carl just kind of raises an eyebrow at your acrobatics, like, really? Was that necessary?
The like overconfident nod, like, yeah, you saw that.
And with that, it is now Carl's turn.
Well,
I wanted to say earlier though, it kind of sounded like a spelling bee moment. Like, okay, use the spider sack in a sentence for the definition of how to spell the word. Like,
It's a spider with a sack on it. It happens to have a
Can you use
spider
it in a
sack.
all right. First attack with his great sword, 16.
ooh,
Yep.
Okay. All right, 2d6.
those spiders will rue the day they notice a campfire in their web.
9 slashing from the first one,
Okay.
and extra attack. Ooh, nice. 27 to hit,
Yep.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
and that's 12 slashing. So, you know, kind of an up and down thing.
Okay, once again, blinding the spiders as you cut across with the blade across the eyes. And winces back again, completely blinded, unaware of your next attack as you again cut through, this time horizontally from the one side and then vertically as you come up with it, cutting once again through the face, and this time ripping it in the middle of the face, coming out this way. Blood and again poison from the fangs drool out of its mouth as it again slumps to the ground as its brother had done previously, leaving now 3 corpses of giant spiders within the room.
Let's loot them. Check for loot.
Okay.
Well done, noble human paladin.
I see.
Thanks, wizard.
Did you guys see my flourish?
Yes, was that the flipping part?
That was the Lucky Lucy. I don't have a name for it. I'm working on it.
I would be clapping if I was not immobilized by webbing.
Fine. Go to cut the webbing out.
All right, do a strength check.
Strength check? Can I just like take a dagger or something?
Just some strong web. Well, I guess you could.
Very dexterous.
You know what? I'll That's a dexterous roll. What's besides acrobatics? You have athletics.
I have acrobatics. I don't really have athletics.
Do you have like sleight of hand?
Oh, sleight of hand.
Oh, yeah.
I have that.
Use sleight of hand with that, so you don't cut nicks while you're trying to cut that webbing.
I
Don't
would
worry.
appreciate that.
Don't worry, I'm a professional.
You have cut web before?
I've cut many things.
Ah,
Yeah, successfully. 16?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're able to. You don't even just right through the webbing without
See?
much hassle.
Nothing to fear.
yes, thank you. Nothing to fear except imminent death.
I was actually kind of hoping I'd feel that. It's like, well. Tomato.
Are you bleeding? Well, then don't be a baby.
Was that cold or ice damage? Which attack are you talking about, Tim? Is that for your sword? I don't think
Oh,
that's-
right, it was called Winter's Bite, but I don't think...
No, there's no extra like
It's
winter or cold
It was
damage
just
on
a
it.
flavorful name.
Yes,
Yeah.
unfortunately, the only benefit it has is when it's in the other realm for the upside down, it gets a bonus when it's able to attack. It becomes a +4 instead of a +3 to hit.
Yeah, if Carl
That's it.
if Carl were a more rude guy, then he probably would have poked fun at that. Like, wait, what?
Rude
It's called
guy?
Went? Yeah, I couldn't
he is
think of a
today.
different
No.
name that wasn't a pun.
Or if Mike Iron was playing, he would have cut himself with it like, oh, this doesn't feel cold at all. It feels quite normal. It's weird. There's nothing cold about this. It's not even biting. This is actually, it cuts. It doesn't bite.
You'd probably break it in half.
You probably would. Well, I'll make it bite. And
I'll make it bite.
attach to his
Nick
hands.
sees the spiders dripping venom and is like, ooh, wondrous items to collect. And he tries to collect some venom from the spiders. What would I roll for that? Survival?
Collection.
That's not a skill, okay?
Well, gathering was a survival check, wasn't it?
Yeah, so,
Yes, do survival.
okay. 7.
Do you have anything to put him in? Any carrying things?
A bag of holding. I mean, doesn't that keep it separate in its own dimensions in there? Or does it mix everything
It
together?
mixes everything together. It's like having a small room almost in a sense. But not even a small room. It's like a limitless room, but everything is within that room.
Oh, right. I have a component pouch for my spell stuff, so that could have little compartments and things. And maybe bottles. Too much of a stretch?
You could do it if you really want, but it's not going to turn out the way you want it to. You'll be able to hold it, but using it's going to be a pain.
Right.
Oh, I've got a mess kit. That's probably got like a little cup in there or something.
Okay, I'll allow a cup.
Little cup of
With that roll, as clumsy as it is, you're able to like hand it. It's awkward and doesn't feel normal to you, maybe to you, but anyone else, this would be like the weirdest thing to try and put this in. But either way, it's like another Tuesday to you apparently. So, but you're able to put it in the small little cup, and I'll give you for this. It's with the save, I'll give you 1d8 poison damage, and they have to make a Constitution saving throw of 11. Otherwise, it's half damage. If they're successful.
Use my roguish instincts and dip my daggers in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll for it. Roll survival.
Survival?
Yeah. Let's see how much you can gather on those blades efficiently.
How about sleight of hand?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll sleight a hand.
Just
Yeah.
quick flick and get some poison on them.
You want to talk about it? What'd you get?
You
What
have
do
an
you think?
inspiration point.
Yeah.
Do you want to waste it on that?
I probably should. This might hurt.
Okay.
No way did you roll.
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
You like slip and fall into the poison face first.
Somehow you taste it.
Okay, how about a 15?
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Okay.
You were able to coat your blades in it successfully. You have 1 round with each blade. You use 2, right? I believe you have 2
I
daggers.
had 2. It says 2 extra. I don't know how many she actually started with.
She started with 2 daggers.
So 4 total then? I have 2 extra, it says.
Okay,
I
yeah.
picked 2 up.
Yeah,
somewhere else,
4.
I think.
Oh yeah, the spear points you were using.
Oh yeah, it's true. Okay, so yes, you have a total of 4 coated now, but
So-
you each have 1 round basically, and it's 1. No, it's 1d8. 1d8 Constitution of 11. If successful, it's a half damage. And if they are killed by the poison, if they're not dead, then they're basically paralyzed and prone.
Nice. Very nice.
Good poison.
Okay.
All right. Well, with that done, Carl's gonna use some lay on hands on himself.
Give himself a hug.
Basically, heal up some of that damage. I'll give him 10 points back. All right, and that brings that down.
It's not like, slapping his ass or something like, oh yeah, I'm gonna heal myself.
Heal.
He is a paladin of devotion, so he could be devoted to himself.
Paladin of the lotion?
Devotion.
Carl.
Praise me. That was the crop and just sitting there slapping. All this healing.
Masochist paladin.
Yeah. You like that, Daddy?
Hurts so good.
Oh my lord! All right. Yeah, that's all it was. I mean, for the most part, Tim, like a lot of the stuff in this campaign is very basic. There's nothing crazy or extravagantly magical in this. It's mainly like
No, just an entirely alternate dimension.
Yeah.
Monsters from beyond recognition.
Oh yeah, of course that. But it's not like, oh, you find a mystical magical weapon that allows this type of elemental damage. It's like it's got a cool, nasty name,
But
it
I'm
only
not,
gives you a +1 to
Right.
your attack.
but I'm not altering the deal any further.
That's right. Pray I don't alter it even further. That I won't.
I mean, I thought the same thing. I thought it was cold damage at first.
Yeah.
But
I mean, look at like is it Sting from Lord of the Rings? Sting, and all it does is light up and let you know the orcs are nearby. But its name is called Sting. You
I
think like,
almost
oh.
made a Sting pun earlier. Like,
Did you
this
really?
Bad Sting.
You should have.
Yeah. Well, I just did. So, inspiration.
No. Okay.
Fine, I'll sometimes it's just about making it sound cool, you know.
Right.
Get that sword and call it the Doombringer. You know, pull out the Doombringer, people are like, oh, dang, he's got the Doombringer. I don't even know what that does, but it sounds terrifying.
Right.
Or I know like that one show something Quest.
Yeah, that show.
Harmon Quest?
Harmon's Quest. What's her name has
Galaxy
Only
Quest.
Friend.
Yeah.
And Only Friend's
Yeah.
just an axe. Like, it's not like nothing magical about it. It's just called Only Friend. But it's
Only Friend.
Yeah, my
And then
only friend.
I think she gets another axe that she calls New Friend.
Yes, new friend and only friend. And that one had magical properties. But anyway, off topic. So you guys have cleared this room. The spiders that were docile and chill, you decided to take out.
We made them hostile.
Yes, by destroying their home.
Hostile.
And now that they've been decimated, you've taken the poison from them. What do you guys want to do now?
Well, quick perception check from Nyx to see if it sounds like that ThessalHydra heard us.
I
You know,
stealth.
Go ahead.
Is something big moving that I can hear? Perception
18%.
25.
Nope, nothing.
Okay.
The cave's quite big. I mean, it's not large, but it's spacious enough to where the noise you make within these rooms are not going to be echoed, for the most part.
Those webs have a lot of noise reduction. Oh, wait, the webs are gone now. Somebody burnt them all.
Gratefully, I believe we have not alerted the ThessalHydra.
Yeah. Did I stealth? I rolled 18.
Yes.
Yes.
You've gone back into your shadows.
Where is the lucky one?
I stealth in the middle of your sentence.
Yeah, it's like Jim Gordon and Batman. You start talking, you turn, and there's nothing there.
Fades off into the
Just
shadows.
fades.
Carl just sighs. He's really wondering how he wound up with these two. And he just says that I assume she's still around here somewhere. Let's just move on.
Silently chuckle.
Certainly, love my friendly paladin, sir.
And so as you guys move forward, give me a perception check once you get into the next room as you move further and further into the ThessalHydra cave.
Oh, well. 13 for Nyx and
9.
6 for Carl.
Okay. With that, Carl's kind of like still impressed of killing the spiders and whatnot and looking about at their damage as he heads to the next room. But you two are able to notice that once you enter the next room, there seems to be a stop in the path. Everything goes dark except for on the other side. So you must assume that in front of you is a pit. The gap itself happens to be 20 foot wide.
I could clear that easy. In my sleep.
Okay.
Do you say that out loud?
I kind of mutter it to myself.
Do I hear that?
Go ahead.
Perception.
Disembodied mutterings.
23.
Yeah. You hear the murmurs and you're able to actually, for the most part, locate where it's
That
coming
is
from.
quite curious. How is that possible?
My acrobatics, yo. I am super acrobatic. Like
I see.
superhuman.
Superhuman?
Do you believe that? I mean,
But you are a tiefling.
yeah.
This is quite puzzling.
Yeah.
And Carl's just... Carl's going to look around and see if he can find anything like, you know, a log or vines that they can use to bridge the gap, maybe.
Nope. Besides the stones upon the
Oh.
ground, it's completely bare. Both sides have no offerings of rope or anything of the nature.
And that's the only way after this stop, basically.
Yep,
So
it's
over
a
this
straight
bridge.
way. There is no other path besides this one.
Can we see anything across from us that we could, like, tie a rope to, or... Oh, okay. Well, Carl's got an idea.
Okay, what were your perceptions again one more time, please?
Oh,
I only had 9.
blanking, maybe 8 and 6 or something like that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's
I
nothing
know
else.
Carl was low, but
Use my roguish perception and try to figure it out again.
Like,
It's like, huh, something doesn't seem right.
from all you guys can see, you definitely know there's a large gap in the floor and there's a straight path through where you need to go.
Really? Never mind, I see the same thing. I'm just staring at it like,
Well, Carl's going to take out a javelin and some of his hempen rope and tie the rope to the javelin.
Do you have
Okay.
rope?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then, let's see.
Why do I have rope?
Is there anything he can tie the other end of the rope to on our side, like an outcropping or something? Or not so much?
No.
Okay, well, he ties another javelin to that, and he smashes that javelin into the ground by us.
Roll a strength check or athletics.
Oh, wait, that's not Carl's dice.
Carl has his own dice.
It doesn't count if it's not Carl's dice.
Gotta be Carl's dice.
And 17 athletics.
Yeah. That is right in the ground.
Okay.
Nice and tight. It's not going anywhere unless someone breaks it.
Okay, then he's going to take the other javelin and try to hurl it across to, ram into the other end of that side.
2 athletic checks for that one. I
2?
want distance, and I want to see who's got the strength to actually pierce the ground.
Okay.
I can't see what they're saying.
Should have worn my glasses.
Gotcha. No magic, but a sheet of ice and tap dance shoes on spiders work.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, we like to tap dance on spiders.
Well, I mean, you dance like a ballerina. That seems to work just fine.
All right, well, nat 20 on the distance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you make it over with no problem.
Eagle eye perception.
It's like an Olympic throw.
Do you do the little, like, run?
Yeah. And if it was a football, it'd be a perfect spiral.
Okay, and 22 for lodging it in there.
22, oh yeah. Boom, right in the ground, like as if the ground was soft itself, and just kind of welcomes the javelin right to the ground and buries it in nice and tight.
Somebody clapping.
Nix claps for Carl.
Mixed claps for Carl.
Claps for Carl.
Claps for Carl. Claps for
A
Carl.
wondrous display of athleticism.
Impressed.
Thank you.
See, I told you I can clear this no problem now. So we tight roping this.
Yeah, Carl suddenly realized that's probably not in his favor, but... Well, Nix notes that he still has some rope that we can use to secure ourselves to the rope for walking across, so...
Sort of safety device? What?
Well, there's a few ways you could do this. You could do it as a strength to just try and go underneath and pull yourself along, or you can try and tightrope it with some finesse with acrobatics.
I wonder what Lucy's gonna try.
I don't know, what's Lucy good at?
Oh, you know.
Hide in the shadows.
Pretty much.
I swear I'm across, guys, go on. I'm right behind you. Gone.
Alright, well, we'll let Lucy go first. Don't want to...
Test the waters here. Tightrope walking. 18.
Oh yeah, no problem.
I'll show
One
you
foot
how it's
after the other. You have your hands right here, and at one point,
done.
yeah,
Da-da-da.
you just walk across like you're just walking on air.
I'm walking on a
Simple.
tightrope. Whoa.
Yep, you're walking a
Easy for
tightrope.
me.
Walking a tightrope. Where's the end? Little Stevie Ray Vaughan. Song called Tightrope.
The bluesy tightrope shuffle.
It is. It actually is kind of a shuffle for a tightrope song.
So how does Carl and Nix want to approach this?
Yeah.
Nix will try acrobatics as well. He's at least more acrobatic than he is athletic. Unless he has a spell that can help him. Nope, doesn't look like it. Well, I have feather fall in case things go wrong, but I also have a rope secured to the rope just in case I do fall. So.
Okay.
I totally didn't do any of that. Just
Yeah, you did. You just walked right across.
Ooh, nice. 21.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
You used are you acrobating as well?
Yeah. I'm acrobating over here.
Oh yeah, you completely mimicked Lady Iron Fang's moves.
Sway of the hip and everything.
Oh yeah. It seemed to work for her, and you thought, well, it should work for me as well, and a complete mimic right across.
Carl just keeps having to shake his head at this.
Come on, Carl.
Yeah, Carl's definitely not expecting to be able to.
Shaking in his chainmail a little bit.
No, just he's not expecting to walk across it, so he'll do the under climb. Also, some extra rope from Nick's just to secure himself in case.
Ooh.
So, okay, yep, he'll use athletics to try and make it across. 18.
Yep.
Okay, yep, he's just gonna.
Nice and easy. Get legs up and just pull himself along. Legs wrapped around just in case the rope gives. He's got some leverage and he just pulls himself. Not an issue.
Oh, it's not your phone for once, Brian.
Yeah,
Shocker. Well, I have a new phone. I haven't heard it go off yet, so.
It was my turn. You know.
Yes.
Next week. You know, next couple weeks be you. Your phone go
Maybe.
off randomly.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
I mean, oh, what was that noise in the cave? That's weird.
Okay.
Stop though. Huh.
All right. Well, yep. So we make it across. Nix takes his bits of rope back and uses mending to put it back together.
Nice. Yeah, you have mending. Very nice.
Yep. So his rope's back. His own rope is back to being 50 foot. Carl figures, well, might as well just leave his rope here for now in case we need to go back. Probably won't be able to get the javelin out right now. It's really in there.
Really in there. Cool.
Okay, as you guys have made your way across, and you guys roll perceptions.
I don't want to perceive.
You kind of do it.
You kind of do. Yeah, apparently I do. 17.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Carl's got 13 and Nix has 12.
Nick's not so much noticing, but he is able to see kind of an outline. You other two are definitely able to see what's going on. After making that leap, thankfully walking across that as stealthily as you guys did for the most part without much noise, you notice that upon crossing that chasm, you are now within the lair of the ThessalHydra, which happens to be sleeping at this moment. It is slumbering peacefully without making much noise other than its own breathing.
Hey, look, ThessalHydra.
Well, so Nix at least knows that it's there.
Yes, he's aware of the shape. It's most likely a ThessalHydra. The other two definitely know it's a ThessalHydra, without a doubt.
Okay.
It's still stealth.
Well, Nix is gonna roll investigation. You know, this ThessalHydra. What exactly am I looking at, and how do I kill it?
Go ahead.
Preferably.
And
Let's see. Wait,
it's not just sticking with the pointy end now,
This point goes in that thing, and you do it multiple times until it stops moving.
The rectangle
How
goes
a
in the circle hole.
How a sword works. And that's how barbarians settle debates.
31 investigation.
You said 31?
Yeah, 18 plus 13.
Wow. Sherlock Holmes that should like plan your move 20 steps
I'm
ahead.
adjusting my monocle. It doesn't actually have glass in it.
It's like slap it to the slap to the cheek and then kick its kneecap out.
Oh man, in the movies they use a belt to slide on the rope. Oh, good point.
I don't think my character wears a belt.
Well, yeah, but that's if you're like at the point of like I should have described this better. It literally is level playing field gap.
No.
Like it's not like they're on a high point and a low point. It's centered.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
even if they were to try that, the actuality of that would not work. They'd be sitting there scooting themselves with the belt. So, and yeah. Otherwise, if it had been like a cliff or something, that would have been fine. It would have worked great
And fun.
and fun.
And
Yes,
fun. Zip line.
but so is like walking the tightrope is kind of fun too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, do that all the time.
But upon that check, you do know that it has a lot of immunities. It can't be blinded, it can't be charmed, it can't be deafened, it can't be frightened or stunned, and acid does no damage to it. In terms of weaknesses, it doesn't seem to have any as far as you know. But with that also, it does not mean that its skin is particularly hard or anything of that nature. It just means that its body is pretty standard in terms of creature-wise. So there is no weaknesses, but the immunities are a bit stacked up in terms of any type of psychic or damage of that sort, such as blinding or deafening or anything like that. No charming will work as well.
No. It cannot be reasoned with, bargained with, charmed, or deafened, but I at least know that acid is the one thing that we shouldn't use against it. Everything else seems to be equally deadly.
Let's just throw these damn daggers in the pit.
Oh, those were poison.
Doesn't count as a. Well, I guess it's not.
Poison is not acid.
But acid is poison.
No, but okay.
It's,
I'm gonna stop you right there.
it's that whole stoner argument of like if your shirt's tucked outside of your pants, are your pants tucked into your shirt then?
If we can't get past, can we get future? Yeah.
So,
Okay.
how do we want to proceed?
Well, Nick's notes that, perhaps we can put up flanking maneuvers, catch the creature from different sides to surprise it. It does have multiple heads, so surprise seems difficult, but it is sleeping.
Can you see me right now? Because I'm still stealth, I think.
Roll perception.
I might be able to. 27.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I perceived you pretty well.
I was saying that'd be great if he was just talking to the air. I'm like, well, yeah, we can make this
Well,
work.
to Carl it probably looks like that, but he's aware of your disappearing act
He's
enough.
talking to himself. What?
All
Yeah.
right, so
So I might be able to just sneak behind it very stealthily. And then you can wham bam. Thank you, mammoth. You lizard wizard powers.
it is female. You said thank you, man. Carl just sighs. No, it's just an expression. Oh, yes, expression. Expressions are wonderful. They express so much.
Still thinking about it. Makes me wonder. Anyway.
Carl just again sighs. Okay. For the love of my God. Okay, yes. Lucky you can sneak up behind it. We'll try to kind of pincer it from here, and hopefully we can kill this thing and go home. Carl's a nice guy, but he's kind of starting to get his patience pushed.
Carl's not known for his patience. Okay, so let's begin.
So, do we roll initiative to at least see who goes first out of us three, or?
If you like, whoever gets it gets to roll with advantage. It'll be a surprise attack.
Okay, fine. I think just that to see who goes first.
Yeah.
Okay. Mix is 22, and Carl is 15.
21.
Oh, that was close.
It says 15 for Carl.
Yep.
And you had 21?
Yeah.
Okay.
Deuce. Bug me.
Oh, let's see. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, Carl and Nix are at least a decent distance away from the ThessalHydra. Okay, just bluntly, I want to shoot Fireball, but I don't want to hit anyone in our group. It's a big creature, though, so
Well, where you guys are standing, you should be okay.
Yeah, I was say you're going.
You guys literally have gotten over the gate. This thing is like near the center of the cave, so you're like on the outskirts of the room.
might as well
Okay.
start big, so I'm going to throw a Fireball at it, so with advantage. 12, 14, where did I put that? 14, 22 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's just keep it simple with Fireball. 8d6. Oh, dang, I don't have enough d6s.
I got you covered.
Thank you. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, 2, 6, 8, 10, 23 fire damage. 23 fire damage. Oh, and it's probably won't make a dexterity saving throw since it's a surprise attack.
Yep.
Yep. 23 fire damage.
23 fire damage. The ball hits, exploding out in a burst of flame and energy as it hits hard, impacting upon the back of the sleeping ThessalHydra. He then wakes up and roars in complete anger. But it is your turn, still with a surprise attack.
Nice. So I'll try to, sneak behind it on the other side to flank it.
Okay.
And then...
And you still have advantage because it's still a surprise attack. Everyone's getting through this round with a surprise attack.
Oh, nice.
Right on. So then stick it with the pointy end.
Yep. Oh, and you guys self an inspiration point too for coming up with a plan before you guys attacked.
We had a plan.
I thought it was just shock and awe. Like, oh, I mean...
It kind of was at the end, but you guys at least talked about it first before you did it.
I like this plan. This works. That's what I would do in your situation. You know,
This is
I walk into a room and fireball. Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I was actually considered not doing
Right.
this.
Most people's like, I'm just gonna throw a fireball.
Right.
Well, everyone else, I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
Let's hit it.
It's like your shirt said. Sad you're not wearing it right now.
I
but
know.
It's like it said. I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
How about
Well, it's with advantage, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
correct.
Surprise attack.
Yeah, either way, 15.
Yeah. Surprisingly, that does hit.
Surprisingly.
What's that tell you?
That is a surprise.
Surprise!
Surprise! Death!
That's how they work.
12.
12 damage? Okay.
12.
You're stabbing with the rapier, I take it?
Yeah.
Surprised you didn't coat that in poison.
Yeah, I know. Probably should have.
Well, didn't you put that through the poison?
No, he put
No,
the
these are my
daggers through.
Oh, okay. No.
Again, you from the shadows, you leap out, and the rapier. I forgot what they call it when you stab. It's not
Riposte?
parry.
Riposte.
Riposte right into it with a lunge, not lounge.
A lounging lunge.
A lounging lunge.
Lunge.
As you attack from your lazy boy, reclined in the shadows.
This is beneath me.
Anyway, no, you lounge at him.
Yes, I'll lounge at him.
Yes, you lunge at him.
Very, very.
Yes,
loungy.
very loungy like.
You're
No,
lounging menacingly.
With the wine glass.
Okay, yes, you lunge at him, and in the riposte, you stab with it into the beast, doing much damage to the chest. As you take a step back, the beast now gaze focused upon you, but still bewildered upon the actions that have taken place from the fireball to this stab. What?
Oh, I'm just looking. Oh.
For bonus action?
Yeah, hide is a bonus action.
Yeah,
I stealth again.
go ahead.
Good. I will.
Read your sheet, fool.
You have an inspiration point.
Yeah, I will use it already. And
It's better.
it's a 13.
Yeah,
Okay,
back into the shadows you go.
I'll take that.
Carl,
Carl.
you need to kill people. I did not know that.
I did not know that.
All right,
Yeah, I'm
dirty
a cleric.
20 to
I'm
hit.
wrong.
Dirty
First
20.
one. And
So,
18.
oh, that's okay.
Dirty 20 for the first strike and 18 for
Can't
the
see
second.
me. Yeah, you John Cena that.
I
What?
did.
Okay, try it again. Sorry, I got distracted by Tim's comment.
Riposte
Dirty
on the-
20 for the first hit and 18 for the second one.
Both hit,
Okay. Let's see. 2d6.
and you roll with advantage on both those.
Yep.
Okay,
Well, it's extra attack, so 2 attacks in quick succession.
I understand. I don't know if you rolled 4 times or you rolled twice.
Okay, so first strike is a 10. And second one is a 9.
So 19 altogether.
Yep.
Nice.
The blade pierces across the creature, taking 2 slashes upon its side, working your way in at an angle, trying to hit from every chance you can. A surprise attack upon the ThessalHydra. You make your move with your great sword. The ThessalHydra once again roars out in pain and anger, being attacked by those sleeping, unknowing of his demise at hand. Now I need you guys to roll your actual initiatives.
Oh, actual
okay.
initiatives.
Yeah, well, you guys do your turns in order of who got the surprise attack
Yeah.
first, but
No, okay.
this is going to be the actual. Or I'm sorry, Mr. Hooters. Mr. Hooters, no.
That's annoying.
Okay, 10 for Nix and 14 for Carl.
You said 10 for Nix and a 14 for Carl?
Yep.
And you had 9?
Love potion number 9, yes.
First off, the ThessalHydra, now aware of what's going on, that he's being attacked by 3 would-be heroes in order to defeat him, was not going to do this without a fight.
No, we are heroes, okay?
You say that from the shadows.
We're heroes! Who said that? No one?
The wall.
I never liked that wall.
Yeah.
He's going to use Detect to see from which you ran from in the shadows.
I counter radar that shit.
Oh no, he spots you.
With which head? Does it matter?
Well, he's got like at least 10 of them, so, and a
At
giant
least 10 of
gaping
them.
mouth. A giant gaping mouth full of poisonous teeth as he acid, I'm sorry, acid as
Yeah.
it's pouring out of its mouth, yes.
Acid. You lay out the acid, too.
And he's going to take his tail and whip it upon your location to try to attack you.
Oh, yeah, it's got like a pincer on the tail.
Yes, it does. And that is a fail. So with that, he's going to be done. It is now Carl's turn.
Well, stick with what works, so Carl's just gonna slash away and deal out some frustration.
He probably
Need
needs
some
it.
quality time with my sword and anger.
17 to hit and blanking 14 to hit.
Yes.
Both?
The last one is right on the nose.
Ooh.
I'll give you
Which
that.
head?
Which head are you aiming for?
Well, I meant you said on the nose.
I don't know. You tell me.
I'll
You're
just kill
attacking.
it.
I'll just kill it.
Alright.
That's how you get ahead.
Alright, 12 and... another 12, so... Yeah, I'll try to lop off at least one of the nearest heads.
So you did 12 damage, like 24.
Yep, 24 total.
You want to sing a swan song? It's done.
You thought you were joking. You said, I'm just going to kill it.
Oh,
Carl was super
thank
angry.
you, my God. Oh yeah, Carl just... big old leap and just smash that thing down into it.
Oh yeah, you go right between the heads of the snake as the first slash cuts back, the head's reeled back, the mouth opens wide, and you take that blade and just come right down upon the center of it, in between the snakes, piercing right through the mouth, and so on and so forth, as acid spits off the sides, boom, piercing into the ground as it drops instantly. And with that, a few last screams of pain, it's dead. You have definitely killed the ThessalHydra.
Did time slow down for a second there?
Yeah, it looks like something out of an action movie, like that scene from 300 where it's just like, he's leaving the air at the elephant or whatever that thing was. Yeah, that's basically what
I was thinking
happened.
of more when he kicks him down the well.
Oh, no.
This is ThessalHydra! Ah!
Well, anyway, generally
Yeah, except it'd be more like he jumps down into the pit with a big ass sword, and
get after him.
You're not gonna get away.
they're just covered with this sword and probably at least partially covered in gore. Kind of.
Right.
Every other bone broken in his body. Yeah.
Yeah. Worth it.
Worth it. But yes, no. After piercing through the front and near the teeth, between the snake heads, this thing is dead. Blood and acid pool upon the ground, bubbling and spilling out from with its own mouth, as you can definitely tell that the Hydra has been defeated.
Oh,
Ba-da-boo!
Nyx is like gathering magical energies and just like, oh, huh. Didn't need that.
Lucy,
Wondrously done, oh great
Yeah.
paladin.
Lucy's in awe right now. Like, wow. Didn't know you had it in you, Carl.
Had my tribe witnessed this, we would be worshiping you right now.
All hail
I-
Carl.
Please don't. That kind of goes against my faith. Oh, okay. Still though, wondrous work, Almighty Carl.
Mighty Carl. Oh yeah, don't we need to gather stuff from this thing?
Yep. Now we need
Yeah.
to get some of the heads in one of the bags of holding for proof that we killed this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Carl sighs and
Maybe Carl should
up.
do it.
Well, he does have the biggest sword for it.
Does Carl brush his shoulder out first before he decides to take a swing?
Wait, how long's that sword again? Let's just line them up. Line up the heads.
It's a great sword, so
It's-
probably could at least cleave through one head at a time.
let's make a contest of this. How many heads can you take at one time?
I'm not saying anything. It's between you two at this point. I'm saying myself for me to say.
Let's just, montage it. And, okay, head chop, head chop, head chop.
Yeah, to an 80s background song of inspiration after defeating the
head
creature.
chop, little head chop,
Yep.
head chop, little head chop.
Once in a while, you see the people dancing in the background. Other times, they're there collecting the heads that Carl has done, celebrating or doing hooray, jump motion in the air afterwards, in a silhouette of the light within the
And
cave.
Lucy just occasionally popping up in the background and then disappearing.
Yep.
Chop.
Anyway.
And then there's
Occasionally, Nick's that whole thing where every time it cuts back to him, he's getting closer to eating something of the Hydra, but that's like, no, I wasn't. Yeah,
Carl's got to at least do
wasn't.
one head chop loungingly.
Getting his ration bar and some water. I mean, you said it was like 10 heads, so yeah, they'll be
Yeah.
at it for a while.
Okay. With that, you take the heads, and come to find out, behind where you guys had jumped through is an entranceway, which you guys can take that leads you through other parts of the cave. Traveling through now, that's why you're defeated. You see a tribe of at least 10 troglodytes who now bow before you and make no movement whatsoever to attack you. After, upon killing their god, they realize now that they are weak compared to you, and in no way want any type of quarrel with you, as they move out of the way as you make your way through the cavern.
So it just struts. Yeah, that's right.
Upon moving through, you also see that at one point there seems to be a cave that leads back up to where you had jumped beforehand to get to this other part where the ThessalHydra was. Had you guys actually rolled a successful perception check, you would have been able to notice there was an entranceway there. You could have taken a separate path.
Well, I'm blind.
It's all good. It's just the food for thought.
Well, Carl's a little uncomfortable that, he's being worshipped right now.
Carl's just mortified at this point, isn't he?
And Nix is just nodding like, yes, this is perfectly logical. If it can kill your god, then obviously you should worship it.
Mm-hmm. And with that, you make your way through. Again, exiting, you see the top of the tower from which the castle which Sir Tristan lives. You head towards the castle, greeted by cheers and hurrahs from outside as you make your way in, due to the fact that they definitely can tell by the bag you are holding of the ThessalHydra heads that you have defeated the creature. You go within the castle and are greeted with joy and so much warmth and happiness and just well-being for knowing the fact that you have killed the ThessalHydra. Sir Tristan presents you with the treasure which he had promised, and also gives you a bag of gems and some artwork of stuff, as well as a beautiful drawing worth about 1,000 gold pieces, and one magic item.
One.
Yes.
Oh,
And I have to get the rule book to tell you what item that is.
I was gonna say, so what is it?
And Carl kind of presents Winter's Bite back to Sir Tristan since it was his sword.
Sir Tristan says no. You may keep this weapon. For what you have done, you are more than welcome to keep this.
I thank you, Sir Tristan. It is a fine blade.
Fine blade indeed.
Where is... Okay.
Nix is leaning in a little too closely for comfort of like magic item.
So,
I ready my hands to steal it.
you guys can have a choice. You guys can roll the highest to see who gets this item, or you guys can try to play democracy and figure out who should get it.
Democracy?
But I'm going to read off what these items are, and I'll let you guys make the choice from there. If you guys cannot make a choice within a certain amount of time, I'll give you guys 5 minutes. Then
All right.
you guys will roll for it, and whoever gets it can choose the item they want. I can give you +1 for armor as a magic bonus to your armor.
Nope.
+1 wand of the War Mage.
Ooh.
A +1 bonus on a basic weapon. A bag of holding.
Ooh, more bags.
Boots of Elvenkind, where if you wear these boots, they step, they make no sound, regardless of what you're moving across. So they have stealth. I can give you boots of striding and springing. These boots allow the wearer to move an extra 30 feet unless your walking speed is higher, and it is not reduced if you're wearing heavy armor. So, regardless of whatever you're wearing, you will always be able to
Double your
move as if you were wearing nothing, basically, yes.
Nothing at all.
Ooh,
And you can jump 3 times the normal distance with these boots.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to hear.
Cloak of Protection, you gain +1 bonus to your armor's class and saving throws when you wear the cloak. Gauntlets of Ogre Power, so your strength becomes 19. There are no other effects if your strength is 19 or higher without them. So if your strength is already 19, you don't get any other thing. You get anything past that. It just becomes a strength of 19. Helm of Comprehending Languages. While wearing this helm, you can use an action to cast the Comprehending Languages spell from it at will, which I believe means no matter what someone is speaking, you can understand it.
Yeah,
I already know that.
I comprehend that.
Potion of Flying. This potion gives you a flying speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour. If the potion wears off while your movement, it descends you to the ground.
Oh.
And if you fail to land before 1 minute passes, you fall to your death.
Wonderful.
Lovely.
Well, depending on how you
want
are.
that one.
Like 30 feet's like, I think, 3d10 of damage. So, per 10 feet, I think it's 1d10. Potion of Healing, 2d4 plus 2 hit points. Potion of Invisibility makes you invisible for 1 hour.
But it's only a potion.
And it ends if you attack or cast a spell.
Yeah.
Potion of Vitality removes any exhaustion you are suffering. Cures any disease or poison affecting you, and maximizes the effect of any hit die you spend to regain hit points within the next 24 hours. Ring of Protection. While you are wearing this ring, you are attuned to it. You have a +1 bonus to your armor class and saving throws. So it's like having another +1 to your armor while wearing this one ring.
Oh.
Spell Scroll.
Ooh.
Whereas the words of a single spell written in magic cipher. The spell is on your class's spell list. You can read the scroll and cast the spell without providing any material components. Otherwise, the scroll is unintelligible. Casting the spell by reading the scroll requires the spell's normal casting time. If the spell is on your class's list, but of a higher level than you can normally cast, you must make an ability check to use your spell casting. There's a lot more to this, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. You can basically cast a spell on this scroll from anything on your list, so long as it's on your list, depending on what you choose.
Bye, Tim. Nice to see you.
Yep.
Bye,
Thanks for
Tim.
chatting.
Thanks for being here with us. Staff of Defense. The slender, hollow staff is made of glass, yet is as strong as oak. It weighs 3 pounds. You must be attuned to the staff to gain its benefits and cast its spells. While holding the staff, you have a +1 bonus to your armor class. It has 10 charges, which are used to fuel the spells within it, instead of using your spell slots. While the staff is in hand, you can cast the following spells from the staff if the spell is on your class spell list. Mage Armor or Shield. No components are required. The staff regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges each day at dawn. If you expand the staff's last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the staff shatters and is destroyed.
Oh.
Wand of Magic Missile. I don't really have to describe this one. It's a wand that casts magic missiles for nothing. It has 7 charges.
Oh.
And it works just like the other one does. You roll 1d6 plus 1 at the beginning of dawn, and if you roll a 1, when you expand all the slots or the charges from it, it is destroyed. That's it.
Well, Nyx wouldn't mind the staff of defense.
Wouldn't mind those boots. Does Carl want anything?
Carl has a job well done.
Job well done.
Because Carl's not going to be played after this, most likely.
Also, he's got the sword Winter's Fight,
That is true. He has a magic item.
technically. It's probably not going to come up very much afterwards of the
No.
upside down.
You could turn it into a sort of like actual cold bite or whatever, winter bite.
Maybe.
So what do you decide? What are you thinking, Lincoln?
I mean, is this character gonna get?
Are we at
played?
an impasse?
Is this character you think gonna get played at some point?
If the person doesn't play that character, I'll play that character.
Boots, it is. I'll fight you for it. We roll. To see who gets
As
it.
what?
Highest roll wins.
yeah.
We'll do 2 out of 3.
Best 2 out of 3. Rock, paper,
Well,
scissors, dice.
I guess I'm just wondering what are our characters doing to decide this?
Rock, paper, scissors, probably.
Well, after a thorough explanation on how you play that for Nick's sake,
Yeah,
but-
yeah. It's easy.
Okay. The scissors, paper, and rock.
No Spock and Lizard.
And now we're doing Big Bang.
Yeah, I know. Metas. Oh,
Ah.
nat 20.
9.
That's 1. Oh,
Hey,
really?
Which is what I got. Wow.
Oh man, this is it. This is the roll. Who gets it? Is it Nyx or will it be Lady Ironfang?
I won 2. 2 out of. But, I mean,
Wait,
we
you
can-
run both of them?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
won.
Oh, I thought you had rolled that 20.
No.
No.
Well, with that, Lady Ironfang has won the magical item. You may choose.
Oh, the boots.
With the fur?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the boots.
It was like 3 times jumping and then double the movement speed if it's 30 or under.
Boots of leaping and springing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Be pretty fly.
So it's an extra 30 to your movement,
Yeah.
and then 3 times the normal jump.
Oh yeah, right. That'd be in the Dungeon Master's Guide, not in the Player's Handbook.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I was looking for the boots, but that wouldn't be in that book.
Well, it's weird because these are all made items for this specifically. Boots of striding and springing.
Okay. Yep.
Just try it, yeah.
Well, as long as you have the official name, you can.
Oh no, Josh. It's just 30 regardless for the speed of walking. The jump is still 3 times normal, but
It's 30 regardless?
yep. Your speed is not reduced if you are encumbered or wearing heavy armor.
So nothing can slow you down, at least.
That'd be better for like Carl or something then.
Well, the jumping could really help.
The jump, yeah, that's what I really wanted for. But the movement, I was bamboozled.
Yeah, your speed
into
while you
thinking
wear these
speed
boots
would be
becomes
better.
30 feet unless your walking speed is higher, and your speed is not reduced if you are encumbered or wearing heavy armor.
Because you made it sound like, oh, now I can run 60 feet or move 60 feet.
No,
and
that's my
sprint 3
bad.
Times. Well, now I feel bad.
Well, you can take it back if you want. You,
Just, hey, Your Royal Highness, I'd like to exchange this.
these boots, man. No, I already accepted them, so we rolled for it. We did a thing, okay?
We did a
Keep it the
thing,
boots.
man, and some stuff.
Lucy can use some lucky boots.
that's true. Boots of striding and springing.
3 times jump, you never know.
That is true.
That could be
Especially if
handy.
you're trying to scale a building or something like that, and you're just trying to. I mean, the boots of Elvenkind would be nice too because they're stealthy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she's already pretty much a master of stealth.
That is true, but you'd have advantage on those rolls.
She could almost become like Spider-Gwen, basically, just jumping and clinging to walls and stuff, doing
You
crazy
know what?
stuff.
Roll a charisma for that. I'll let you roll charisma to see if you can convince them to let you have that magic staff.
Ooh.
We've got time.
What, your charisma should be pretty... oh, no way.
No,
If you want, you can try to appeal to Sir Tristan's good side. He is pretty happy you killed that ThessalHydra.
I've got inspiration, so I'll use that.
Yeah.
And I've got the same one. Well, I've got 2 inspiration points. I didn't use my first one. So, come on. Daddy needs a new staff. 3 higher, yes.
1, 2, and 3.
You really rolled 1, 2, and 3.
No, it was 2, 2, and 3.
Oh, 2, 2.
So altogether, that makes 7. Now,
Can Lucy use her charms?
Sure.
he tried and it didn't work.
Boots are so comfy.
You know what Lucy could also try and do if she's feeling brave is sleight of hand.
Thinking about it.
Oh,
If things go awry, I'll just jump away.
That's true.
17 for charisma.
Yeah. You use your
I use my wiles to.
your feminine wiles, like
Yeah.
yes, and he's like, of
Cast
course.
spell.
For the, I mean, although it is our items, our magic items of this realm that we have gathered and are so proud of, I can see that you do deserve this extra magical item. And by all means, Nix, you are free to use the staff of defense, and he holds out the staff to you.
Oh, most gracious thanks to you, oh great and wise king.
Oh, please call me Sir Tristan. You've done enough, and thank you again for going upon this journey and saving my lands. We celebrate you and we give you a hurrah in your name, and they hip hip hooray, and thus ends the chapter of the hunt for the ThessalHydra.
Ba, ba, ba.
Yay.
Yeah, it's pretty funny because the map really has like there's a secret room, blah blah blah. They can get into it if they roll a DC 12 on their perception.
And we did.
And
not.
you did not. Even when they
Still
came, you
rolled
still
100%.
couldn't do it. I'm like, I can't say anything. I'm not going to say anything.
I just
So,
kept staring in the pit.
but yeah, well, what's funny is you would have had another fight. You would have had to go through the troglodytes, which is funny because once you leap the pit, the room is right there for the ThessalHydra. So that's what I thought was hilarious. But I guess it works that way if you try to escape or like run. If you're to go the opposite side, you're like, well, there's a pit right here. What do we do?
You're right. Oh no!
It's
Leap
a
of faith.
pit.
Sit in the pit.
It was fun.
It was
Well,
fun.
yeah.
A real simple adventure.
Yeah.
And you guys can give yourself a level.
Oh,
One whole level. I just find it funny. You guys defeat the ThessalHydra and won it. But I mean, you cast Fireball at it.
Yeah.
That literally took out, it had 69 health. They gave it 69 points.
69.
For real, yeah, 69 points.
Really?
You had it down to, I think, 24 after your first attack.
Yeah.
Well, after you guys all went, it was down to 24. That full round, you guys. And then, yeah, you literally rolled 2 12s with car rolls. Like, well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and we started off with a round of surprise attacks. So.
Yeah, well, it was sleeping, and you guys were quiet about it. You guys were running around screaming.
Just blew him up.
And you even planned for the surprise attack, too. Like, yeah, I'm going to do this. Yeah.
I know, weird. Planning in a D&D game.
Well, it doesn't always happen very often. Someone goes, Leroy Jenkins, and they just run out because they think they know best. So,
True.
very seldom have we. I think we played. I think I played once when I was
Carl.
not Carl. Actually, was it?
No. You didn't have a character named Carl, did you?
What was my Danny DeVito character's name? Oh, Phil.
Phil, yeah.
Yeah, Phil was into planning quite a bit. Especially when I took on the hyena creature things outside the cave that you had, and I was trying to wear the skin and blend in.
Oh, yeah, right.
After we were trying to, what are we doing?
Well, sneaking into a tomb or something.
Oh, there was outside like a village or a farm or whatever, and they had killed the people there or something, and we had to figure out what was going on with them.
Yeah, so you disguise yourself with the skin of one of the creatures and manage to
Somehow.
sneak around pretty well through the camp.
Well, I cast lightning bolt through 2 of them because I had that line
Yeah,
or whatever,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
and good old Bard with the power of magic.
Throwing lightning bolts like it's candy.
Mm-hmm. And fireball too, but that was it for my big spells. After that, I was done.
Yeah,
I was kind of sad.
And then I made the
Bell.
mistake of giving you guys a long rest to recharge everything, and you just blew through most of the encounters.
Yep,
Oh, yeah. That was a fun session.
it was a fun session actually. It's fun being a DM sometimes, isn't it?
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah.
you're like,
I think that was also my first real go at being the DM, so.
yeah, actually, and you had another one you were playing too that had like a bunch of different puzzles and things like that as well, if I remember right. You were talking about like, oh yeah, if I have this trap here and this trap here, and if they do this, this happens, and if this happens, these enemies come out, and I was like, holy smokes! Like you had every single back way planned of like what would happen if they had a reaction to it.
Oh, well, yeah, I overthink things, so at times it's like, okay, well, if I feel like they're going to do something ridiculous here. I mean, you guys still threw me off on that campaign. It's like, oh, hey, here's hints about a shopkeeper that could have information. And suddenly our rogue with, like, I don't know, 6 intelligence decides, okay, let's go kill that shopkeeper. So I have to try to stop you guys with some random thugs in a dark alley
Oh, yeah.
who outnumber you 2 to 1. I think we could take him. Okay, double that number of thugs shows up, I think we could still take them.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And that person was good. I might have been joining us tonight, but I don't know what happened. I wish they had, because this campaign probably would have still been longer.
Well, he wouldn't have been playing that character. He probably would have been playing Carl and.
It's the paladin just trying to pick fights.
Paladins don't pick fights unless someone starts talking
What,
about
though?
their god. Then they get mad.
Well, or Paladins of Vengeance.
Oh, that's true. They
Yeah.
do look for fights.
Oh yeah.
And they want them.
Vengeance. Swear to me.
Swear to me. Well, it's 8:10. I don't think, unfortunately, we are going to have time for a board game.
Yeah. Be a little tricky. But yeah, good little adventure if someone wants to just do something quick with friends or an introductory adventure.
Would you guys like to try and fight some other creatures you didn't have to get to fight in this?
Oh.
We can do that real quick. I can put you guys in a quick little scrap to see if you want to go.
After I pack everything.
Okay, well, then that's fine.
No, it's fine now.
No, you already packed away. It's okay. We're done. But we can talk about some other stuff.
Oh, yeah, like what else was there to fight?
Oh, okay. We'll go through what we had. How about that? Here's some of the other creatures.
I mean, I know we picked up on the fact that there was an owl bear somewhere in that cave, so
Yep.
we avoided that.
We fought the giant spiders that you didn't have to fight.
So, yeah, we could have just walked into the
There
room
was,
and they would have ignored
Yes,
us.
they would have left you alone.
Oh, okay.
There was that room. I think it was like the bottom right corner or something, where there was something sleeping. Oh, maybe that was
That was the owl bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys missed a couple of rooms. Like, you really,
Basically just went
Well, yeah,
straight
we were-
through it.
We were pretty much focused on just, yes, we are here to slay
Yeah.
a ThessalHydra. Let's
did
find
you guys fight the bugbears?
No, I
No.
didn't even know
You
there were
missed.
bugbears.
Yes, there were bugbears. We had cultists.
Wow.
More of them.
Well, you did mention that in the labyrinth there was like different rooms and obstacles, but we
Yep.
cleared that really quickly thanks to Heather.
Doppelganger.
Oh, wow. We could have fought one of those.
Yep, an evil mage.
Huh.
Flaming skull.
Oh.
A ghoul. Goblins. Ochre jelly.
Ogre jelly.
Ochre jelly.
Oh,
It's like a color.
An ogre.
Ogre jelly.
Ochre, yeah.
Interesting.
An ogre. Orc. You fought the owlbear. You fought skeletons.
Well, that was in a different session, but yeah. You know, when we did that introductory adventure with Riley, I think. And
Oh yeah, well that was because there was in that one room or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
because there's certain
Oh, I see.
enemies are placed like that one weird labyrinth that changes in different directions. They have that as like, if they roll this, they fight this. If they roll this, they end up in this part. Like, it tells you how many steps they take as you move around, basically. And if you roll a certain number, you
Oh.
fight that enemy.
Yeah.
no, could have been interesting if we had a few encounters like that, but
And any chance you would have had to by running back through the maze, you guys tripped them up, so that never
Hey,
happened
you know.
anyway.
Yeah, we're
that
not
was
screwing
pretty
around, man.
impressive.
That was really funny, actually. Try and cut.
Try and
Well,
catch
you
what?
passed the first one.
Note to self: do not run in heavy plate armor and then fall on your face.
Don't run past the people I'm trying to get to chase me.
Does anybody know a good dentist?
Sturge.
Oh yeah, those big mosquito things.
Yeah. You fought the troglodytes. That's a hydra. You had a twig blight.
Oh,
The small plant. Wolves. Young green dragon.
oh wow.
That was an elaborate. If you rolled like there's like a specific roll, that was the creature you guys would fight. Like it had,
Ew.
you had to hit it on the nose to get that fight. And zombies.
Hey, a little
Okay.
bit of everything in there. Wow.
Oh yeah. Well, that was that one like mysterious that one place. Like, let me see if I can read some of these just so you understand. We got time.
Oh yeah. Well, the labyrinth. Honestly, it's kind of a shame we didn't get stuck in there a little longer.
We were just, yeah.
Man, you guys cruised right through that first part. That's why I was like, if you really would have stayed and no one was goofing off for that ThessalHydra fight, you guys could have whipped right through it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, special encounters. Skeletons, troglodyte, treasure, pit traps, lost night, skeletons. Where was the dragon at?
So a lot of opportunities for just really random encounters here.
Maybe just do that young green dragon just to like be like a determiner not to fight something.
Could be.
Like your 20
Because
bucks.
I'm looking through it now, but I'm not seeing anything for that. Maybe I was wrong. 20 reroll, but also add a secret door. The secret door. You guys did that one.
The secret
Damaged
door.
walls. Pit trap. Lost night. Was it the riddle? Yeah, you guys guessed the riddle. That was hilarious. It sounds right to me. Okay. Winter's Dark Bite. Yeah, now it's a +4 greatsword. That cracked me up. Yeah, I don't see anything in here for the green dragon. Guess I was wrong. Oh, maybe it's in one of these rooms.
Oh yeah, kind of cool that all that's included in that starter adventure then. I mean, you have a lot of stats.
Oh yeah, they have tons of different stats and stuff. And even the magic items, like the magic items, that's not something you normally find in something like this. They give you a
pretty extensive list, you know.
Oh yeah. And this book, like this starter set rule book, is pretty thick for this one campaign. Even though it's got a lot of pictures from the Stranger Things in it. Here, let me show you.
Are we allowed to show that?
Yeah. Look at them all geared up. Ready to go. Our favorite babysitter and his 3 children.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's actually a lot of fun. I'm sad it's not as long as the Rick and Morty one though.
Yeah,
We still gotta finish that one, and that one was quite a bit longer.
yeah, definitely. That had a lot involved in it. This was this could have been pretty long with the maze, but
That was the one big thing, and there was a lot of caves in this. Like it's not just one big like dungeon. There's 3 different locations, but they're all really like. I think the highest room was 14 rooms. The rest were all as high as 7 rooms. Yeah, 11 rooms for the first Troglodyte Cavern, and then the Cursed Labyrinth had. Oh yeah, it's part of this map. It literally tells you the turns and twists and stuff like that you have to get in order to reach the knight. And then how it changes every time you make a move. But you guys rolled so well through it, it was insane.
oh yeah.
But yeah.
Shame Heather couldn't make it to finish it off, but I'm at least glad we took the extra time for another session to finish it off rather than try to jam it into the last one.
Agreed. I mean, we would have been there for at least another hour or so longer. I mean, this took 2 hours, but
yeah,
when you guys were in the zone, you would have just whooped right through it.
Yeah, we padded it out a little with randomness. But.
Yeah, chatting like, "Hey, you guys remember when?" "Oh yeah, I remember." But yeah, cool. I think this worked great. So, what do you guys want to do for the next one? I believe we're gonna play a game. Actually, I'm excited for this game. This game's gonna be fun. We got a lot of people on board too, so it's gonna be awesome. In 2 weeks, we're gonna be playing Among Us all together.
Right.
We've even got some special guests that are definitely gonna be on there, including someone that Josh knows. Because she said she agreed to be on this.
How many people are we gonna have? It's 3, 4, 5.
Almost 8.
Yeah, so we have almost a full room.
Wow.
Yeah.
We can have up to 10, I believe.
Awesome.
In a session.
Yeah, I believe we're going to have up to 8. We've got some special guest musicians that are going to be playing. We have some people that have been on the channel in a minute that are regulars on the channel that will be playing. We've got a special girl that Josh knows that will also be playing. That refuses to be on camera, but when we said we're playing this game, was all for it. She was ready to rock and roll. And you've never played Among Us, have you, Rude?
No, I have played it before. I just don't have it downloaded yet on my laptop, so I'll have to get around to that.
You can get on your phone, you can get on your laptop, whatever. You already have Discord. But it's going to be fun. I can't wait to play with everyone. It's going to be super, super exciting.
I just want to hear the arguments, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Especially a couple people I can think of right now will have some really...
Oh, yeah, they're going to be bickering back and forth. I'm waiting
boy.
to see who rage quits. It's going to be hilarious.
First game.
And since we'll all be playing in separate areas, It's going to be really fun. And I highly suggest that if you do come here to play Rude, that you go to a separate room. Because if Josh is the killer or anything like that, you'll hear the click, 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 and you'll be like,
why won't they die?
yeah, like, oh no. Yeah, I know who it is, guys. It's Josh. I can hear him clicking right now. But yeah, and then after that, we got to figure out our next D&D campaign that we're gonna do.
Yeah, see who's available. Get some people out.
Yeah, I mean, we do keep teasing him with that Rick and Morty stuff, so...
Yeah, we could do Rick and Morty next, but we also have Strahd left. We have...
Yeah, that's a big thing, though, where we need everyone to be involved.
Everyone has to be here for that one.
So it's still on hold for now.
Yeah, shame, but...
It is a shame, but we'll get there. Hopefully we'll start by Halloween, because that's definitely a spooky game to play.
Yeah, that'd be good.
If not, well, I mean, there's other adventures as well. Like, I'd love to try the new space one as well. Like, that'd be kind of fun.
Spelljammer.
Yes. I've been wanting to get the books, but, like, trying to look them up on Amazon, it's not a specific, like, Spelljammer. It's, like, 3 installments of, like, these are some of the characters. This is, like, a magic thing. And then they have Boo's, like, space adventure, wherever you go on.
Oh, okay.
So it's not, like, Spelljammer is not, like, a specific book. It's actually 3 separate books together.
Oh.
Well, it's space. It's a big setting.
Right.
Well, they also include 5 new races, and one is almost like an anime race. I heard one's like a Saiyan race.
Oh.
Yeah.
Comes the Uzaru lookout.
Mm-hmm. But I think that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate it. And look for us again in 2 weeks, and we play Among Us with our friends. So take care, and we'll see you later.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.